So I thought instead of showing you packing and moving, we are celebrating my daughter's 24th birthday, and she wanted to go to beers and bingo at a local brewery in Hillsdale County. Oh my goodness, how fun is that? So the beers for bingo, and then our son Alex also made it to help celebrate his sister's birthday. So beers for bingo is they play 80s songs on this one, and then you have to guess the name of the song, and then you get to put your little button, googly eye, what have you, on the spot. And if you get a bingo, then you get a chip to have a beer. Yes, love when I can have my two kids together. And it is a packed house. My daughter's gone before, and she said this is the most people that have ever been here. They actually ran out of bingo cards and had to make some more. I wish that we could have played some of the music because it was a lot of fun, and they do have wonderful food there too.
They're buying stuff. Yeah, just put my bill over there.
Birthday girl!
Bingo already?
Let's see if she cheated or not. Oh, what'd you get, Zoe?
Beer, bud.
Not mine, not mine. I got this, but BLT. BLT, you got the barbecue, and then
Wilbur.
oh yes, it was very loud in there, but it was a lot of fun to get to enjoy others' company. And it's just a beautiful building. There's a history. It was a hotel. Yes, they have axe throwing. Now the axe throwing is in the same area, so no axe throwing on bingo night. So we actually spent our first night in our new house, and this is the morning that I woke up to just a nice slight misty fog, we're gonna say, because it was really hot and humid. And of course, for some reason, at 7:30 a.m. in that morning, our power went out. Weird. All of a sudden, he started the washing machine, and then the power went off. But we've done ran the washing machine with the air conditioners on, but a little weird, huh?
It's the whole area goes out.
Yeah, just a random weird, just randomly weird. Just shows that we do probably need a generator. So yes, the first night in the house, beautiful morning. The field looks awesome with the mist. And then all of a sudden we start some laundry, take our first showers here, get ready to go to our old house to finish whatever's left to bring over, which there's still a lot. And then, yeah, random power outage. Like, really? That's what we needed today, was a random power outage. And so on our list, when we sell our other house, we do want to get a generator just in this area, especially this area that we're in. A lot of times the power goes out. Now, I don't know why today. It's clear. There was no storms. There was nothing. Who knows? Who knows? So hopefully it's not out too long, because it's going to be really hard. Well, it's not going to be hard, but you just have to manually open the garage doors and anyway, so let's get to this day. So this was a huge load. It is move everything else that's in our house day, or even outside our house. So the whole family's here. Everybody's helping. Holy moly. Everybody's car's full. Everybody's.
What's up, tubers?
It's only appropriate that my brother that belongs in the sanitation business brings the outhouse. It made it. The outhouse made it. The bird houses had to stay because there's a bird in there right now, so we'll have to wait. My sister-in-law has the swans. Nothing like unpacking with no power. This is crazy. Oh well. We just appreciate the help, so just had them set it in the garage. This area is mostly my craft room, and my craft room's all the way across the house. So just drop it, go. My eBay, my boxes, what have you. I will figure it out. I'm just happy to help somebody transport it from one house to another. I feel like you all have seen us moving 101 times already on this channel because we've made so many trips over here with it just being 20 minutes. But Peach is trying to figure out if he likes this place or not. So it's the first day that our windows are so on the ground. He's pretty intrigued by being able to jump in the window and almost be on ground level. But he's not a cat that likes to be outside at all. And y'all, did I ever share with you that clutter makes me anxious? And my whole house is clutter. Everything is clutter. There's clutter all around right now. But that's just part of moving. You know, the garage, the decor. The decor will be the last thing I do, you guys, because it's not essential. So I do know where pieces and parts go in the house that have space for them. So we will put those there. All the big furniture's here. So for me, I just have to get the essentials, and I want to go through stuff because I know our entire house that was 3 stories, 2 dining rooms, 2 living rooms is not going to fit in this house. We have 1 more couch to deliver to somebody that's taking them. I'm happy to give them away for free. I'm glad there was somebody to take it. But yes, all our big pieces of furniture are in here. So little by little, I will work on pieces and parts to get them where they're going.
All right. So this is the basement of the new house. The people that had it before us did spray foam everything, but this is what we call a Michigan basement. It does have concrete on this side, but over here, it is actually dirt. So there's foundation wall. They, like I said, spray foamed everything.
Put that big header in.
Yeah, to support that long kitchen, they actually put in this huge header. It's a laminate beam. But the project right now, oh, they did also leave us a very old boiler furnace.
That'll be down here for the rest
And that thing weighs probably about 400 pounds, so.
Let's stay.
Project today though is to try to get this up this little stairway.
They left it, so they didn't want it. So we don't know. We don't know if it'll go up the steps or not. And it's just me and Chris, and we're not going to video ourselves. You're just going to have to see if we do get it up the steps to use it. So no, it did not fit, so wait to see what we had to do. The things we do. So Chris did find a cutting tool in that monster of a mess. So two-legged table, folks.
So they made it back in the olden days.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We may store a few things down in this part, but we'll seal them off really well, tape them only in totes. Some maybe, I don't know, memorabilia. We haven't got a dehumidifier for down here yet. So we'll see. We'll see. But it is nice that they spray foamed, like Chris said. They spray foamed everything. Pretty much everything is nice, tight, and sealed. Looks like we've got some catnip. I'm going to pick the catnip. Just randomly growing in our yard. Yep, catnip. Not itchweed. Itchweed. This is catnip. Has not been a good yeah. Bringing Peach here has not been good. Things we do for our fur babies. Just breaks my heart. I could get him a friend, but we said, you know, the stage of our life, it just would not be fair. So our bedroom's here. So I'm sure he's probably, let's see, is he under this bed? Yep, he's on the other side. Can you see him? I'll go to the other side. And as cats go, then he will go to the other side, right? Right? Peachy, look what I found you. I found you the fresh stuff. Oh, I found you the fresh stuff, Peach. He likes the dried stuff real well. Peachy. Oh, I don't like this. See if we can get him to come out. Just like our children, our fur babies can break our hearts. He's just gonna stare at me. I was curious about the first night because there wasn't any noises, but then when we started moving in and everybody was making noise and there was a lot of people here and a lot of commotion, he just would not come out of the bed, from underneath the bed. He, of course, was not eating. Oh, they can stress us out so. So I did bring a litter box and food up here in our spare bedroom just for right now until he gets used to the house. He still has another one downstairs because he is a prince usually. He pees in one, poos in the other. That's just how he is. So I know he just has to get used to the house and used to all the sounds that are going on. So yeah, I got allergy eye going on right now. Probably the cornfield and the humidity and the whole, all of it. But yeah, so he'll come out. He'll come out little by little when he's ready. Pretty peaceful sight, isn't it? So I'll do a makeover of this table on my other channel, but I just had to share with you, yeah, I can't believe that this was left here. And do I leave it? Do I not leave it? Such a hard decision. It may be a little worse for wear, and I don't know what that black is. But we want to use it in the pantry. Look, it's a Godwink perfect fit, y'all. Chris was going to be making some type of a table anyway for this space, because we have a refrigerator and a freezer that are small that was in our garage, and then the litter boxes to go underneath and the cat's food, extra storage. So this is quickly becoming my pantry. And look at, now he doesn't have to build this piece. Rebuild maybe, paint maybe, but no, it is awesome. Over a series of about 3 days, Peach finally started to investigate and became a little bit more comfortable, but sound still made him go running. One of the first things I needed to do is I needed to work on the craft room, because that was the biggest pile of stuff right in front of the garage to enter the house. So easy was, I wanted my children's senior pictures up on the wall. So that was easy, you know. And then I have another, my Perfectly Imperfect sign from the Taylor canvas. I know that I want over this window here. And canvases are so easy because you can use just a thumbtack, basically a push pin, to put them on the wall. Well, that part was the easy part. Now I got to figure out furniture arrangement. So cabinetry, furniture. Why I'm doing this, I'm waiting for an internet guy, not like Comcast that we have right now, but a business that does computer system that is coming to do some Wi-Fi extenders, so that hopefully throughout our whole house, which is really long, and the pole barn, we can constantly always have internet. As a YouTuber, that is very important, to be able to video record any spot in your house. Now, we struggled that in the other house because of the pole barn. A lot of times there was a lot of things I couldn't do in the pole barn over the internet because we didn't have that capability. But yes, now just, I didn't paint this room. This is what the room was. I don't mind the soft gray color that it is. And yeah, so let's just get this furniture moved around, and you know how that goes. You move it and you're like, yeah, and you move it, you're like, yeah, and you move it again, and you're like, well, maybe, you know, yes. And this is, this little room, as the office is, yeah, it's really hot, y'all. It doesn't really get the air conditioner. We do have a portable one I could stick in the window, or I can just deal with it just having a fan. That I worked so hard to move it over there and decided, nope, I'm going to put it underneath the window, because Peach has always liked this in my other room at the other house to look out the window. So, and plus opening the doors, it's going to hit the table. So decided to put my filing cabinet there, because I need to keep the space for, that's where our internet hookup is. There's a vent there that needs to stay open. This isn't very big. I mean, I had a whole little bedroom with a full closet in it. So yeah, I'm just trying to make everything work. And my plan was to go through stuff, and like, if I haven't used it in years, I need to find it another home. So I do think I like this shelving unit wonderful for my extras, but I wish I had something to like put it on wheels. So Chris is going to just take these casters. It's just something I need to bump it out from the wall when I'm running my Cricut, or the copier I don't need to move out, and that'll work fine. But when you're doing your Cricut and your 12 by 24 mat seems to be the one I use the most, I need to be able to pull it out from the wall. So I don't use it every day by any means, but yeah, just some little casters to be able to scoot it out from the wall, that it's not going to hurt the flooring. They don't need to be anything fancy, just something on wheels. You know how your craft room goes, you want it to be organized, you want everything to make sense. And another thing that I love and helps free up some space is pegboards. So I'm taking the pegboards that were in the other house and bringing them over here. Now the pegboard I'm hanging here, the frame around it is flat to the pegboard, but you need, if you know anything about pegboards, you need to push them off the wall, so when you stick the pegs in, that they go in. So that's what this little board is for. So it just brings the pegboard forward, so it's just not up against the wall. So everything's kind of just an eyeball in here, just something to push that pegboard out. So on this pegboard, I hang my stamps, my stencils, my transfers, my inlays. I ordered these awesome bags off of Amazon. Look at that. They hold your transfers and your inlays, y'all, from IOD. Or redesign whatever you want to put into them. It's nice because actually if you hang them right, like I'm hanging them, you can unzipper, and I have multiple ones in there. And you can see what you have, and then you don't have to pull them all off, and you can grab out what you want. They are awesome. I love them. Whew. So I got all the boxes at least to the craft room area. So you can now walk in our garage. This is still Christmas stuff that we need to go in the basement. I still need to go through our inventory, but we have more shelves. I need to separate my eBay now because it got all condensed and make sure everything's where it needs to be. Oh my goodness. I'm glad this is the last move we'll ever do. Oh my gosh. But I have to take a moment because I have a video coming out of an auction. So I need to get some things listed on eBay. Oh my gosh. So that was a lot of work. Separating boxes, making a path, carrying boxes into the craft room, but I need to stop now. I had to work until at least we had a gentleman coming to do some Wi-Fi extenders. When you do when you do YouTube, yeah, you need your internet to work 24/7 every area in the house. So he came and did that. So now I need to go out to the shop. We have a haul in there that they're gonna see. And then I need to kind of pick if I think anything you want on eBay, but I had to wait for him to be done with the internet, and I had to wait until we got over here. So I need to go pick and see. I don't know. It's always a guessing game. I mean, I just guesstimate what I think somebody might want. And if you remember, everything got unloaded over here. So Chris, after he got done mowing in between rainstorms on Sunday and tearing apart that table, he moved the outhouse over here. I thought this is such a blank palette. Like there's nothing in front of this stark white. So I thought a garden would be perfect. So I love that. Then he did carry everything. We're not really sure what to do with this little pavilion area. It's got some mats on it. It's sand underneath. Maybe they were going to lay pavers. I'm not sure. But yeah, he got all the flowers moved here. Our patio furniture is too big for this small little patio. Oh, it's like a salvage yard right here, but sooner or later, I can only do so much. But yeah, so all my flowers are here, but see, it is so, yeah, we don't know. We don't really, I know we need to work on this patio, but that's years down the road. There's some other things you have to do right now. Yeah, so if you see the table, there's not much room in between. And if you change the swing with the table, you can't really because it's still, yeah. So, I don't know, y'all. So, I'm sure we will play with it. We'll just play with it. Oh, hello, watering cans. Oh, so I just have to figure out what I want to do with all the stuff. But it's supposed to be in the 90s this week, so probably not this week. And then I'll probably move my father-in-law little storage that he made for my gardening tools over by the other one, maybe. So now I need to go into the shop. You guys have not, this road is so busy. You guys have not seen the shop. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I have to figure out which key goes to which. Found it, second try. Oh, y'all. Oh. Here it is. Oh, yes. What I'm doing today is the craft room and doing some eBay listing. And then I have to work on a project tomorrow. You know, you just figure it out. It'll come. One casualty, a wheel fell off. You know, but other than that, everything is here. Oh, that's funny. Chris was looking for this also to put my flowers on. That's funny that there it is. You take that. So, yes, I need to figure out what I think people would want on eBay. So, I'll just pop on and you guys will get to see what I put on there. You never know. If you ever come across one of these type of pile cabinets, I would grab it. Garage sale, Goodwill. There's so many reasons that it is awesome. I love that it's low. I love that I can stick extra boxes on top of it. As you see, I have my molds on this side. But what I love about it is because I do so many of the decoupage, I can organize my decoupage in this. It's not tall, you know, the tall skinny ones are nice too. But this one, the variance of how you can do it, and it was, I mean, we got it years ago when the other place that my husband worked, they were selling off some of their office furniture. So I think he got it for like $5 or something. So I had my scrapbooking stuff back in it in the day, and now I have my decoupage in it. So I have some longer files because, you know, some of the decoupage comes longer that you order from Zazzle. So I have it this way with the longer files. I love it. I have them kind of somewhat organized by what type of decoupage they are. If you ever wondered, I mean, we all organize it differently, but if, you know, we can each share one of our little tricks or what works for us, it's just nice, you know, to share with others, because that's the whole point, is to know where your stuff is, isn't it? And as you see, I can do the smaller folders too. So you can do 8x10 papers if you're a scrapbooker, if you're, I mean, I just like the variance of what this file cabinet gives, and it just happens that it was black, y'all. It just happens that, and I don't even know how many years I've had it, but I knew that I wanted this piece to be moved.
Okay, so whereabouts do you want it?
Yeah, that's fine, Chris. So you can see your pencil marks.
Well, I'll probably end up redoing them. So,
Why? Because they're lower? Then go lower, it's fine.
no. Well, I don't want to have to repaint it either. Can you just hold on to it for a second?
What am I doing?
I'm just trying to find the pencil line. Is that good?
Yep.
It's kind of hard because it's not very. Well, should be able to go.
So I love my palette shelves. I love being able to stage and take pictures there. I like it actually better than the light box. I think I get better pictures for eBay. But you can see that I knew that Peach would love this, being at, you know, they get to jump up and look out the window. I knew he would love it. So here we are. So this is same thing. These are 2-gallon bags from Amazon, or at the holiday season stores will have them, but they fit the stamp sets in there perfectly. You can get these larger clips from the Dollar Tree to hang them, and the same thing, you can go in the pile, you can unclip what you need, you don't have to pull everything off. As you see, the same thing. I use the same type of clips to hang my stencils. And then I left this space open because I have longer stencils or if I'm bringing boxes in or whatnot. This was a shelf that we had in the basement of our other house in our utility room. So I used it like what my closet space was in the other house. And all that stuff surprisingly fit in there. And I really didn't get rid of as much as I probably should. I probably should have. Yeah, I like to keep this open so Peach can look out. And then if I'm doing any type of craft in here, the corner desk for my son's room that I thrifted is wonderful, fits in here perfectly. I love this on wheels. So all my little stuff and my scales over there, I love it. If I do crafts in here, I wanted to have a table. So this table was actually in my son's room too, where he used to do his eBay from. I love this little center, got a trash can, the filing cabinet. These were, yet again, from my scrapbooking days. You guys just saw me make this video. I love this, just add some character to go in with the palette shelf. And at this time, you've already seen this first craft that I did, but then now I need to take a hiatus a little bit to get the rest of the house together. But same pegboard system. That one I did put a shelf on. I love that this could be hung with all my littles that used to be on my desk. So that freed up space. I can hang my Cricut mats, my rulers, my cutting tools, just awesome. Storage is a must. And this is a much smaller space than my other, by all. Love these look at these fancy, now these came with the house, y'all. So you clip this down and you can close it. But then you clip this and you can open it from the other side. What? What is that? I don't know. That's so fancy. I'm really a simple person, y'all. I just have to tell you that. But those impressed. So I cannot believe that I got that, what I considered a larger craft room, into this. And I really, maybe one box of stuff did I get rid of. I think that shelving system that I stole from our basement works wonderful. I'm looking over at it. Yeah, and just being able to organize and having a place for everything just makes it not seem so compact. I mean, I know that my art supplies, my paints and all that will be out in the shop, but yeah, I love the open space. I love that I might be able to do a craft or two in here, which seems to be a little bit more personable. I love it. I mean, it didn't take me too awful long because I already had the way that I wanted it organized in my other house. It's just because of the closet space. Maybe I have more wall space, but I have window. I don't know. But anyway, it's just, yeah. So this space was easy to do because I had storage already. I had cabinets. I had a place for everything. The shop's a little bit different, y'all, because we have to build stuff. We have to figure that out. So with that being said, I'm just going to take a little bit of a hiatus. In 4 years, I have posted for the last 4 years on YouTube all the time. And I know I just started this channel, but I can't keep up at this pace with my anxiety of trying to get too much done, and I want to make good content for you all. So we're going to take at least a week, if not a little bit more, off, and I will be bringing you wonderful videos of what we're doing during that process. I'm just not going to try to video and then try to edit the next day. Yeah, and I love bringing you guys daily content, but something has to give. So with that being said, thank you so much, and we will be back in a short time. We just need to take a week or so to get everything where we can just work on it. So if you don't see me on any social medias, that's because we are working, trying to get things organized, trying to get a flow, trying to figure out what's inside all the boxes. And I know people write on boxes, but the boxes are on top of boxes, on top of the boxes, and people are helping us. So some of the boxes are here, some of them are there. They're not necessarily where they were intended. So again, thank you so much for following our journey. We won't be gone too long. I really appreciate you. Hey, go back, watch a few more videos, start at the beginning and see how far we've become coming into this new house. And I know for those of you who have been wanting decor, I'm pretty sure that I might be able to get some decor done during that time. If I'm not making craft videos for the other channel right away either, I can work on the house. And yeah, and the other thing, you know, I was without a car for over 3 weeks. I still, at the time of videoing this car, or at the time of videoing this, I still don't have my car back, y'all. My son still, his car was still being worked on. All that has been nothing but a nightmare. And there's always been these, you know, I'll share a little, you know, you guys want me to ramble on a little bit? So one day I'm trying to make the craft behind me, and my Canon printer would not hook up to Wi-Fi. So 3 hours of me Googling what to do, blah, blah, blah. Finally calling Canon. The first Canon I called was a scam, so hung up on that quickly. The second one, I finally did get somebody that could help me, and they hooked it up through my iPhone, then it connected through my computer. But that took 4 hours of my day just to try to figure out how to hook up my Canon. And then the other day, it was the UPS store. It was the United States Postal Service. Something got left behind out of an eBay box, and I print off of the internet all the time to ship. Well, it wasn't recognizing the address change on these sites. The securities are just so tight that once you try to put in another address, it was like, no, block. We, you know, had to call my bank. Nothing wrong with my bank. It was all, you know, and at this time, I still don't even know if they've gotten that fixed. And that was another 4-hour day trying to figure out why I can't just, you know, click and ship kind of thing. So, and then waiting for Comcast, and then waiting for the internet guy, and you know, it just seems to be one thing after another, going back and forth. And at this time of the video, we do have an offer on our house, y'all, so I hope that you guys stayed to the end of this video. So it's not sold yet. We have an offer. They're doing an inspection. So we hope everything is a go. Say prayers that I did bury St. Joe. And then I appreciate all your prayers, you all, for everything that you have prayed for Chris and I. 101s, we are so humbly honored. But so there's all that. So just those little things that add up to take away from your day when you're moving into a new house, and then having to go search for items. Like this project, I already knew. I already had it picked out with me when I was coming here. But because of not being able to thrift and not being able to find items at secondhand stores to make over for you all, and a lot of times the auctions, very seldom, maybe 10% of the time do I find something I can make over in an auction haul. A lot of times that is a lot of just resell stuff, and I love auctions, and I love to resell stuff, and I love to buy stuff and enjoy it while I have it in my presence. So yeah, so I need to, there's some good 127 sales going on. There's an auction coming up the beginning of August. There's 2 auctions, and the 127 sales are both the first week of August. So we're just going to be really busy concentrating, getting the house done, getting inventory built back up. Not that I don't have inventory to sell, but I need inventory to make over for you all. So again, anyway, I'm done rambling. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Give me a quick comment down below. Help us out by rewatching some of the videos or just walking away from your TV and letting them play. We'd really appreciate that. We love you all. Thank you for supporting what we love to do. And we will see you next time, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.